Alright, so hopefully this is not going to be too loud. Because if it's too loud, I'm going to bring it down. I don't want to bring it down too low, because if I bring it down too low. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good level for me to talk on. That the song won't virtually overtake me. But anyway, hey guys, it's Thursday, December 31st. What it is New Year's Eve today. And a lot has happened like a week. Obviously, the background is different. Life is different. Things have changed. And like I guess first of all, like I want to say, well, I'm sure you guys want a tour of the apartment. So let me see if I can make that happen. Can I make that happen? Can I make that happen? Right up. Wait. Yeah, okay. So that's a fade. So in 3, 2. No, don't mess up now. Make me look bad. It's still making me look bad. Oh, I know because, okay. So let me turn that off. Let me put that up here. Okay, let me try that one more time. See, that don't make any sense. That really, this should have just been like, boom. Is that right? There we go.
Here, and I'm gonna show you my apartment. Over here, my candlelight spread. This is my desk work area right here. Computer, pens, pencils, paper, sticky notes, all that kind of stuff. Headphones. Still kind of working some things out on placement, really. Over here, TV, Xbox, internet, obviously, because it's just me and I get to use it all. I have this little decorator thing. I have so many keyboards. Some of you might be wondering why you got so many. Let's say, like, all right, so for instance, this one, I use it so much. I work so hard and work so often that the keys are starting to fade. So I got a new one, but it still works as a keyboard. So for whatever reason, if I happen to be short, I got a keyboard. Now I still got a lot of work here, as you can see. I still need to make this bookshelf over here. There's another one here. I need to find a way to hang up this mirror right now. DVD collection. Sorry, not DVD collection. Actually, yeah. Video games, Blu-ray down here. DVD collection over there. I still need to work on. I'm putting that right up here. A little bit over to the left. That's the front door over here. This is where I put my shoes. I'm gonna have an end table. As you see, I still have a lot of work to do, so I didn't put that thing together over here. Trash can. I got this 18-piece cooking stuff. That's how I cook stuff now. I haven't opened it quite yet. I only got it today, but Bunny hit me up and that kicked me out of recording. But luckily, one of the gifts that Bunny got me. Now, don't be alarmed. This is just it's not a toy. It ain't a toy. No, it's like a little gun blade. Like it's too tiny. It's like a little like the tiny cricket from Men in Black, but like actually it happens to like be like a pocket knife. So I'm putting her gift to use, but trust me, whenever someone says put that shit down, I ain't playing. I'm putting that shit down. Got a microwave as a home apartment welcoming gift. Thank you. Thank you, Bunny's mom right there for that. Looks beautiful. I have a sink full of dishes only because I have been running around all day. I haven't gotten time to, but when I come back tonight, I will. This is where I put obviously plates and whatnot. And food, I ain't gonna show you that because it's not super bare, but it's bare enough for it to be like, oh, you still got a lot of work to do. Like, yeah, I know, but like there's food in there. Trust me about that. Just I ain't gonna be that brave to show you. Last but not least, it's like the bathroom, right? Alright, so I got the curtains. I forgot that curtains need like the other side to it and shit. So I need to get that tomorrow. My first problem with it, because it came with a kit, which is a really, really nice kit. Granted, I don't use the soap dispenser because I got one of them ones for whenever COVID really started hitting. But I tried using these bad boys right now, but I broke like 5 of them. We're trying to put them on the rod there, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy ones that don't break. Plunger, bathroom cleaner thing, trash, regular bathroom don't look bad. So I'm kinda, I'm alright with it. I know some of you are gonna be like, yo, why don't you show us your bedroom? And that's because that's still a mess. I actually moved in here like maybe 2 days ago. I just haven't had all the time I had to like sit down, fold, put things away. It's a crazy mess. That and bedrooms are private, so like stop asking weird questions. With all that being said, though, my apartment is coming together kind of nicely. For all those who weren't able to see, because right now with COVID, this building is kind of quarantined. It's kind of like they don't want visitors to be able to like move the virus in and out, and you know, mostly that, which I don't mind because I don't really like visitors all that much. But I'm moving up there again, so it feels good. But for all you guys who couldn't obviously see my apartment, there goes the grand tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch y'all later.
How to remember to put my voice back up. So like that's the tour department. That was actually like an hour ago. Um, I'm liking it. It's taking a while for it to set in. Like there's still a lot of work. The whole keyboard trying thing I got going on in case for whatever reason this one happens to stop working, or rather than buying a new one, I can just pick one of the other ones that are not as bad. Like each one just has one. I think one keyboard over there does, like the escape key bounced off, and the other one is just something like the other one I got for Christmas, but I don't want to use it yet because I worry that I'm gonna use it to the extent of like the other one. So like that's the real backup and everything else afterwards. Start from the bottom, work up the top. I got headphones there too. I don't know. It's starting to form. It's starting to form. I might still move some things around. There's still a few things I need to get. That I either mentioned in the video or I just know I need to pick up within the next week or so. It's an adventure. It's a it's definitely an experience and something that I do not even want to shy away from. It's good. It is definitely good. I have no regrets about it. No real no anything. And to a certain degree, that no anything kind of makes me feel a little bit like So I just read messages because I am supposed to be at a New Year's Eve gathering with the family, and then I'm probably gonna find a way to get out of that. Well, like then you leave early so I can see Bunny because I haven't had a New Year kiss in forever. So I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try to rush to wrap this up. Shoot. If she's watching this, she's not watching this. She's enjoying time with her family, so she probably won't watch this until tomorrow. Or maybe she's watching this right now and I'm making me look like a complete asshole. But let me see here. So recently, you guys heard me talk about Vincent Cecilia. That's his handle online, but he beat me in rivalry. We have a rivalry every year, and an end of the year rivalry where we play a handful of games that we played throughout the year, and we have a competition to see who actually is the best. He kicked me. Actually, all right. So we were playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and I won the first two. It was like pop, 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 pop. And then he just swept the rest of them. Like it was best. Like I just had to win one more. We just had to I just had to win three. I had to win one more. He won the next three, and I was just like, all right. So I wasn't even gonna win that. Whatever. I knew I wasn't gonna win that. The next one was Rainbow Six, and that's my game. Like I'm not the best at that game. No. I'm not gonna blow myself up as if I am. However, that's the shit that I play. Like that's the kind of shit that I definitely get myself into. So I kind of goofed around. Like I didn't want it to be a complete sweep because I knew it was mine. So I kind of goofed around. When I realized that he was coming up, I'm like, all right, I gotta be serious. It was game point. Either one. Like if I won that match, I would have won that game. If he won that match, he would have won that game. Obviously, from the way I'm talking, he won on some dumb stuff. Like seriously, some dumb stuff. So because of that, he gets. I think I said it once, but I'll say it once again, so it's on record. Goddamn, he's been trying to get me to say this title of his for all year. I just didn't want to say it, but I'm going to have to say it now. He is King Hunter. God damn it. which is I'm going to refer to him as K Hunter. I'm not even going to I'm not going to use the word king in the same sentence as his. I think I put a comma there. I don't know, but like in my mind, it's not the same sentence. I'm not going to use it again. He got the one time, now two. This was actually recorded, so. But yeah, he beat me. But you know, I'm not. I won Tekken the next game, Tekken 7. That was almost a sweep, and then he beat me in Yu-Gi-Oh. So because he won the 3 games, you know, he won. But for me, I'm just glad I have my friend back, to tell you the truth. It's been like before that, it was like 2-3 years that we, you know, he didn't have a working computer. He was busy taking care of his own thing. I was busy trying to take care of mine. This year's been extremely busy, but it was one of the things, not a documented goal for 2020, but definitely something that I'm proud that I was able to achieve. Get my friend back. And he's been through some shit. I talked about him in some other videos. He had surgery. Mainly that. Mainly that. Like, for some of you, like, we get surgery like every year, but like, you know, for him to have surgery was like a really big deal. That's them trying to tell me, like, you know, hurry up, because Sue makes these things, these triangle barbecue chicken things that I will fight people for. Anyway, so it's nice to have him back. In the rivalry, yeah, I lost, but like, you know, I smiled losing because I got my gaming buddy back. I got my, you know, Hunter has been one of the very few people who have been around through certain generations of us. So, you know, to see that, like, you know, we're talking on a regular basis again, that, you know, things are good. So I'm happy about that. Bunny and I, we're still going strong. Like, I haven't been this happy in a relationship since, like, even my son's mama wasn't, like, this happy. Like, I was happy, don't get me wrong. When you were with somebody and you marry that person, and me and this person that I am, you have a child with that person, you're happy. But, like, this level of happiness, this level of pure being open and just being me, even at my worst, still knowing that that's truly me and not like a variation, you know, or like another persona jumping in, knowing that that's me, and she loves that. That fills me with something. It's something great. Like, seriously, like, I never felt that before. Or if I have, it's been so long, and this is so strong and so great, and things going really well. Even with me getting my own apartment, she supports me in that, because there is definitely a lot of things I still need to take care of. Obviously, legacy project, a few other things I need to take care of. And as much as I wouldn't have mind living with her, my actual girlfriend, I knew with everything that was going on and everything that I'm doing, I kind of want to be able to set this up and be able to shut it down whenever I do move in with her. Like, whenever I leave this place, it's complete end of chapter. And 2020 is the end of a chapter. Like, 2020 is crazy for a lot of people. COVID, fire, natural disasters, riots, people dying, everything else. It's been a rough year. And yet, for me, it's been a year of, like, a lot of things actually going decently well. The legacy project. So I need to slow down because I'm trying to speed up, trying to go to this party, but I want to get all of this out. The legacy project. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. I did go to court for that. To be able to see my son more. Like, right now, I see him twice a week for half an hour. Yo, let me tell you something. Last week, was it last week? No, it wasn't last week. It was Tuesday, because he wanted to show me his toys. We were just grooving and vibing in a certain way. When our time was up, he went to talk to his mom, like, yo, Mom, can I have another 30 minutes? And I was like, yeah, but that's awesome. To me, that's great. He's like, yo, I want to spend more time, even though we're just talking on, like, you know, like how I'm talking to more or less you guys, but like, obviously through video chat back and forth. He wants more of that, and that just, my heart grew 3 sizes that day. Oh my God, like, it was just amazing, completely amazing that he said that. And like, it's new to me because we were so used to, like, you know, 30 minutes. He's like, I want to spend more time. Like, all right, gotta do it. Like, whatever else I had to do, I'm like, that stuff's just gone. Like, it doesn't matter until the next 30 minutes is up. So we had a great hour of our visitation, which was great. And, you know, some of you people might be like, oh, an hour isn't that long. I'm like, try to entertain a child for an hour and it's just you on the other side of a webcam. Not exactly the easiest thing. Because some people can do like 5, 10, 15 minutes, half an hour. Some people might be able to do longer, but to do that regularly all the time, every time, it's a lot. To always try to get their attention without physically being there to like, oh, like, let me help you by, helping you. Like, I have to more or less verbally talk to him about like, okay, well, I know you don't want to do it, but let's see if we can find a way to like, learn the sign language. It's like we learn sign language. Like, that wasn't easy doing it remotely like this. And luckily because of COVID, it doesn't seem that weird now, but like before, like we've been doing that before COVID was a thing. So like, we did the reading together. Heck, we played Uno together. We played hide and seek together. Our bond this year has grown substantially. The only thing I am disappointed in was that the course really, like the fact that they lost my paperwork and I had to get them the paperwork that they should have already had originally, and the fact that my son's mom didn't have no paperwork. My son's mom didn't show up to one of the meetings, which, and so many other different things. And I did all of these things, and they're like, okay, we're going to help her. I'm like, but I did everything. Why did you just penalize her? Like, because if it was me, if I didn't do these things, I'd be penalized. But we're not talking about anger. We're not talking about how things should be. That's just the way, that's just the card I'm being dealt with right now. But the next move is that I think it's the first quarter of 2021 is a mediation, slightly special. So I got to prepare for that come January. It should come at the end. I believe that they said that the mediation is going to happen at the end of January, mid-February, more like within that range. So that's still ongoing. The car, Gene, is still kicking, which is amazing because Gene really was not supposed to last. Even the guy took it down to the inspection place, like, yo, man, this car shouldn't have made it this far. But let it, do this, do that. Anything too hard, bring it back to us. We'll help you out with it, and we'll get it inspected. So we got it inspected, but she's not going to last another year. So I am going to have to figure out by the third or fourth quarter of the year, I'm going to have to get another car, which means I have to start saving up like around now to be able to do that. What else has happened this year? Oh, October, me and my little sister played a scary game once a week and streamed it. And the first game was like we were being chased by like an anime schoolgirl. If you guys haven't seen it, I wish. I don't even have it. Like, you'd have to go to my second chance gaming channel to look at that. And the other games, we played Linger, we played Tattletale, and we played Layers of Fear for October. And it is seriously one of my happiest moments that we bonded so well, me and her. And like, it was just really great. It was really awesome. She definitely made the stream a lot more fun because I'm a lot more serious and she's a teenager, so she's definitely a little bit more fun than I am. But that was something great this year that we did. I told you guys about the rivalry, actually being able to do it. I really didn't want to go another year and not do it. And since with all the things that was going on with him, I'm like, yo, I don't want to be in any position in my life where I'm like, I should have done something, but instead I did nothing. Like, I'd much rather do something. And I'm glad that we did the rivalry, and we're gonna do it again next, at the end of 2021. So to keep an eye on the Twitch, keep an eye on the Twitter, keep an eye on the YouTube. See more material on that one. And obviously, another good thing that happened in 2020, Operation Relocation, mission accomplished. I got my apartment. It is here, and the acoustics are nice. Like, I do need to change the audio because I'm beginning to hear some of the feedback of the acoustics here. But it's nice. It's nice. But that worked out. And keep in mind, this apartment, with my circumstances, being an ex-convict, having mental health issues, with my financial history, being the credit and everything else, for me to get an apartment would have been virtually impossible. And with what I've been doing the past 5 years, me granted some help from other people, but like I got those other people who helped me get here, who were like, okay, well, all these other options are not realistic, not because they were impossible, but because they would have broken me. This place definitely fits all the criteria that I needed to fit, and for it to kind of be a stepping stone for me to kind of like rebuild after what happened in 2014. So I love it here. I'm glad it's mission accomplished. I'm now giving you the aftermath report of Operation Relocation, and your mission accomplished, mission complete. It did well. The Legacy Project I talked about, of course, playing the games, but at least, and some of you might think that that's a kind of like a fallback, what's the word for it? A setback, but it's not, because like for the past 2 years, and I have proof of it. Every time I ask, like, hey, we've been doing the video thing for a while. Can we move into the next step? It would always like, okay, well, yeah, do this, do that. Okay, no, yeah, you did that. I'm gonna word it differently because Hunter said it in a certain way, and it makes sense. And all the other people that have worked with me, who have seen the notes, who have walked with me during this whole process of the legacy project, has seen this been true. She would ask for the moon. I would bring the moon to Earth, and she'd be like, "Oh, you're like 2 feet to the left. Never mind. Don't worry about it." I'm like, I brought the moon to Earth because it's 2 feet to the left. Shouldn't matter, but that's where it is, and that's where it was for the longest time. Like whatever I did, it never seemed to be enough. But now that it seems to be in the court's hands, as long as I do what the court requires, I will be on the next step. As long as, like, if the court says do this and do that, and I do this and I do that, and it doesn't have to be 100%. Like they go complete the class, I'll complete the class. I don't have to be the top of the class like I was when I was in H&R Block, but as long as I complete the class, and they haven't said that, I'm just using that as an example, but if they said that and I did that, then I'll go to the next step. It wouldn't be like, oh, well, you didn't complete, you weren't the top 1%. I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. I did it. So I'm glad the courts is now in the court's hand. They're going to be able to see this, and this. One of the things I'm hoping that with the mediation coming next month, they're going to see that and going to be like, okay, well, he's making the effort. He's doing this. He's doing that. Even if we add more steps for him to do, he knows that at the end of those steps, the next stage happens. And that's going to be my goal for 2021. The idea that once that happens, that happens. Oh, well, another thing that happened this year, obviously, other than all the things I mentioned earlier, Second Chance Gaming, I finished Detroit Become Human, and it isn't horrible. The game itself is great. I mean, the quality of my video has gotten better. Like, I had an intro, I had a title screen, I had the content. There were even some parts that, like, I kind of threw in some gags, like, in the middle. Oh, visual gags, nothing like joking, because, like I said, on Nicholas Sears, I got a reputation to keep. But at the same time, my ability to edit has gotten better. Because I looked at my other videos, like A Way Out, even Fallout 4, that material wasn't exactly the best, but I'm getting better. And Detroit Become Human is not only one of my favorite games, but one of my favorite videos that I edited and completed. So that means tremendously a lot to me. So I guess I'm at now a point on where I'm going to talk a little bit about my New Year's resolution. And it's being 2021, my New Year's resolution is going to be 21 goals. Crazy, right? So I'm just going to go through it quickly. I'm probably going to make another video talking more about this in detail. And I only have half of those goals right now, or close to half of those goals, over half of those goals. So one of those goals is finally get divorced. Whenever my son's mom sent me the paperwork to sign for the divorce, I signed it, I shipped it out. Once again, there's videos about it. You want to see them, check them out. Way back, like about 2015, maybe like 2015, 2016. And, I cried. I ain't gonna lie, I cried, because that's the end of a chapter. That's the end of, like, oh, I got with somebody. There was love, there wasn't love. We had a child together. Now we have to deal with that. That whole thing at the time, like, it was really hard. So, like, I signed all that, shipped it out. I didn't know, like, she didn't let me know until, like, this year, 2020. She's like, oh yeah, by the way, the Erie courthouse messed up the paperwork, and we're not divorced. I'm like, I've been filling out paperwork. I've been talking to people as if I've been divorced. I have a girlfriend. So obviously 21 is one of those years I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it because I called the courthouse. I'm like, yeah, there's a situation, there's the divorce papers, the case numbers, whatever. What happened with that? And they're like, yeah, the person who filed that just completely, foobarred that beyond belief. We couldn't even, like, what could we do with paperwork that's like really incomplete and steps weren't taken? And it's like, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. That paperwork should be coming to me so I know what went wrong, and then I'll be taking over. I'll be actually finalizing the divorce myself. So that's one of the goals I have for 2021. I'm going to see my son face to face, even if it is at the facility, the Children's Aid Society. I still think that's a step forward. Some people go, oh, well, I'm in the facility right now, but they don't allow visitors. I'm like, well, the facility allows visitors, but because of COVID, they're restricting that. But, COVID is not going to be forever, crossing fingers and all that stuff. But I also know that it's going to be a while for the courts to get around to my case. And then after that, the case, the custody modification is only right now allowing me to see him not supervised, but through these sessions because he does have special needs, and so do I. So I kind of want there to be like a buffer period between overnight stays and where we are right now. And this is the buffer period where there's other agencies, which I designed this buffer, this program for me and my son, tailored for me and my son to best fit me and my son. To be able to help the bond between me and my son. So my goal is for 2021 is to be able to see my son face to face through this program that I designed to be able to help both of us kind of like meld together better, to better our bond, to better our experience. And like I said, 2020 was already a really great experience on its own. I just want to keep building on that. So that's my goal there. Obviously maintain the apartment lifestyle I'm kind of going to try to establish. I'm going to start a webisode. I am sure that I've talked about this before. The idea of doing a series called DI Detective, where someone who has DID happens to be in the police force helping to solve crimes and what have you. And I've been playing with the idea in my head, and I think 2020 is, at the very least, I want it not just on paper, but at least a pilot. I think I want to at least do, not like a 30-minute pilot, just like a webisode, like 5 minutes, maybe 15 at the most. Just something that I did that. Because I've been looking at a lot of the older materials, the older videos and everything else. Not like, from the last 10 years. I'm talking about like maybe 15 at this point. Holy crap, I'm old. And like some of them were really good. I'm like, okay, well, I could have really done stuff. And like I seen drawings that Michael has helped me, like storyboards Michael has drawn to like help visualize what I want to do from other projects that I wanted to do in the past. So there was this one idea I had about a guy who wakes up in a trailer and the voice on the phone says, "Do what we say or your wife dies." And he's like, I don't have memory of my name, let alone my wife. And it was gonna be, at the time I was in college, and it was supposed to be something like a crank, but like a little more emotional, less crazy, but more with the the desperation of like, I don't know who I am, but I know that the only connection I have is my wife. And this before I even got married. I like the idea, and he even drew like a storyboard, kind of helped me visualize some of the scenes that were happening in the movie, like in my own mind for the movie that I had in mind. It just never came to fruition. I think I even made a short trailer, like an intro trailer, for like a teaser. That's what it's called. I made a teaser for it, and things just happened back to back, and I just never really got back to it. So that's something I do want to see, if at the very least do a pilot this year, 2021, of DI Detective, or maybe something else. But no. DI Detective. We're doing DI Detective. That's something I do want to do. I finished my probation 2021, June, half the year. Congratulations to me. This year, I was not able to finish 12 games in 12 months. I think I did like 8. Because whenever the Legacy Project, Operation Relocation, Second Chance Gaming, a few other things came up, just really, Project Gene, of course, I just really didn't have much time to game. Like, even since I've been here, TV over there, I virtually just use it, when I go to sleep, I have Dragon Ball Abridged on so I can fall asleep, and I barely play any video games. Like, my Xbox might be on, it might even be on the title screen, but sometimes I'll start the game. I'm like, you know, I could do this in between the title screen and like when it starts playing the game, and I just won't ever come back to it. Not that I don't like gaming. Don't get me wrong. I'm still a gamer. It's always gonna be true. I just got a lot of stuff to do, and sometimes I don't have like the 12 hours I put into gaming. So there's that. I need to search for a replacement car for 2020 for 2022. Because my car got inspected in December, so 2022 I'm going to be needing a new car. I talked about by the third or fourth quarter of 2021 I should have a new car. So hopefully, hopefully that will work out. I want to take another class towards being a mental health professional or a mental health aide. There are organizations here like Skills, St. Clair, Service Access Management. There are a lot of organizations here that I kind of want to be part of to be able to help other people who happen to be in my situation too. I'm just not entirely sure how to go about doing it, and how to convince people like, okay, well, it's not like you have a small mental health situation. It's pretty big. I'm like, yeah, but see what I've done with it. You'll see what I have done with it. Like, granted, for some people it might be a setback, some people might be scared of it, but in all honesty, I have only seen it. We have only seen it as a strength, and we've only used it as a strength to be able to propel us forward. Sorry. So like, I really do think it can help, and even if it comes to like, I help while being monitored or supervised, that's fine, as long as I'm helping. Because like, I can only do so much. I have I'm saying it wrong. I want to do more, and I can only do so much where I was. I'm here now, and I can definitely do a lot more. And I want to strive to do more, so I'm going to do more with that. I'm also going to try to find a way to find a side hustle, which is like, maybe like an under the table job kind of thing, because I need just a little bit. I don't need a little bit more money, but it's always nice to have a little bit more money. So that's one of the things I definitely want to do. Another thing I have here, there's a game I have called Clandestine. I played it with my friend Kitty. I played it with my friend Hunter. However, we've never been able to go beyond the first level. My goal for 2021 is to go past the first level. No, actually, my goal for 2021 is to finish the damn game. So that's my goal there. Let me see what this message is. Probably once again them telling like, yeah, can you hurry up? And my girlfriend is having a fun time with her family, and the food's done over. Like they'll tell me like, hey, and I better hurry up because don't worry, I'm actually kind of almost done. And usually I talk for 45 minutes, so the fact I'm actually at the 30-minute mark. Actually, I'm looking at the live feed. It's at 32:47. But yeah, Clandestine. I'm gonna finish that this year, so that's probably gonna be my one game that I would have on my Second Chance Gaming. At least that one game on my Second Chance Gaming channel. I'm thinking about changing the name of Second Chance Gaming to just Serious Gaming. What do you guys think? Let me know. One more thing that I have out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 goals out of the 21 goals that I've written down. The last one is I have at least 12, that's 1, 2, 12, Let's Co-op videos on the gaming channel. With Vincent and me, doing the thing again, gaming again. And shoot, his sister is part of it too. She's awesome. She's so cool with it. Lately we've been playing a game called Hammer Watch. We played Among Us, and my God, I have the video footage. You know what? One more goal. 2 more goals. Okay, so Detroit Become Human version 2.0. I'm going to keep my mouth sealed about that. That's going to be a surprise. And the other one is going to be, I just thought about it. Oh, yeah. Edit a video at least once a week. No, how about this? At least once bi-weekly. There we go. That way, I at least have 2 videos up a month. Or at least work on a video at least twice a month. And once I start working on something, I usually don't stop until I'm done. But yeah. So for now, what? I said 12 before, now it's 14. Maybe I said 13, now it's 15. I'm getting there. It's been a crazy year. A crazy year, but look at where I am. 2021 is going to be a crazy year. 2022 is going to be a crazy year. 2023 is going to be a crazy year. 2024 is going to be a crazy year. 2025 is going to be a crazy year. 2026 is going to be a crazy year. 2027 is going to be a crazy year. 2028 is going to be a crazy year. 2029 is going to be a crazy year. 2030 is going to be a crazy year. 2031 is going to be a crazy year. 2032 is going to be a crazy year. 2033 is going to be a crazy year. 2034 is going to be a crazy year. 2035 is going to be a crazy year. 2036 is going to be a crazy year. 2037 is going to be a crazy year. 2038 is going to be a crazy year. 2039 is going to be a crazy year. 2040 is going to be a crazy year. 2041 is going to be a crazy year. 2042 is going to be a crazy year. 2043 is going to be a crazy year. 2044 is going to be a crazy year I still got a long ways to go. I still got a lot to do. I still got a lot to do. But I'm getting there. Thank you guys for watching. Honestly, if I didn't do these videos, and yeah, I wanted to do 40 of these videos this year for 2020. I'm at video 35. Not a mission accomplished, but I think it's a pretty good, pretty good thing I did there. And who knows? Actually, I was suggested about a couple weeks ago that I should probably start, putting some money into stock. Maybe 2021 might be the year I do that too. Possibilities are endless, right? I don't know. But with that being said, I gotta go and eat these amazing buffalo chicken triangles. Oh, you guys don't even know. And if you did know, I'm willing to fight you for it. Please know that. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next year. Take care, alright? Peace and love. Oh, wait. Well, shoot. One more thing. I just remembered. I want to finish the mini size of us. That's another thing I want to do. But that's it. I'm done. I promise. I'm done. Alright, I'm done. Alright, you all can click off. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I love you all. See y'all next year.